This is Tap. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the harmful effects of soda, or better known by its street names.
It's a pop with an op.
Sodies.
I want that purple stuff.
Pop.
Fizzy drink.
So soda is pretty harmful for a number of reasons, right? So first, it's high in calories, it's high in sugar. In fact, right, your average Coke can has like this much sugar. Let's just use a graphic instead. Ugh. And with high calories and high sugar, of course, comes weight gain and obesity. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but for whatever reason, the weight gain and obesity doesn't affect anyone actually in the soda commercials. Isn't that weird? It reminds me of those medical ads that we have here in the States that your mama be watching late night on Fox News. Yeah, I said your mama. Where everyone in the commercials having the greatest time you ever done seen, right? Laughing, smiling, giggling, frolicking. Some dudes hula hooping. They're buying carnival tickets. Like, dude, it's like the best time ever. Meanwhile, while all of this celebration's going on, the list of side effects just keep getting worse and worse and worse, and the smiles just keep going. Weight gain and obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, gout, tooth decay and cavities, osteoporosis, cognitive decline, and cancer. And it's not just those silent side effects that creep up on you. Dude, soda is so acidic that it literally just rots away your tooth enamel. Yeah, your tooths, dude, your tooths. How come animals never gotta brush their tooths, but humans gotta brush their tooths every day, sometimes multiple? I guess that's a mystery we'll never solve. And maybe not all sodas, but a lot of them also contain the drug, yeah, I said drug, caffeine.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Hold on, wait a minute. Caffeine can be addictive, lead to anxiety, insomnia, health problems, whatever. Forget the caffeine part. Let's keep it moving. Got other things to talk about. You're just so hypocritical, yeah. But even with all the negative aspects surrounding soda that are all very well known, soda still remains an extremely popular drink. And Big Soda, I don't know why I did it like that. Big Soda spends billions of dollars every single year to remind you just how fun, refreshing, and how lame your social gathering is if there ain't no soda on them tables. And the soda indoctrination starts early, real early. I'm talking school age. In fact, a lot of schools around the United States, at least, anecdotal, I don't know what y'all be doing across the pond, but here in America, did you know that soda is a major revenue source for schools to the tune of $1 billion a year? How many times can I make my B's like this in this video? I'm gonna keep going. To the tune of $1 billion a year. Wait, hold on. Why do they always say tune of? Like, what does that mean? To the tune of 10 million, to the tune of $5. What is the tune of money?
Money in my pocket, money.
Some local school districts have lucrative contracts with soda companies to provide drinks in school.
So when you consider all of that money rolling in, it's no wonder that the tiny progress that some schools have had when it comes to banning or removing soda machines, for example, was mostly undone by the lobbying power of Big Soda. And a couple of foot soldiers on the ground.
Officers Kim DeMaio and Doug Bowman were caught running a side hustle selling sodas to students right from their office inside West Haven High School when a now retired police sergeant blew the whistle in this internal memo, raising questions about integrity issues of police officers selling and potentially making profit by supplying contraband sodas to students. Police Chief John Karajanis declined to comment for this story, but Town Attorney Lee Tiernan did, calling the whistleblower memo hearsay, and said any soda sales by cops were inadvertent.
Oh, you didn't tell me they had you on camera. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know what the 4K HD surveillance footage appeared to show my client doing. Okay, I seen it. It appeared to show, allegedly, my client receiving $1.99 from a student, and then that student receiving a sugary beverage. But the last time I checked, it gotta be beyond a reasonable doubt. Can I get an amen? So let me throw a little bit of reasonable doubt at you. So yes, the surveillance footage shows a receptacle that normally houses a sugary beverage, but we don't know what's in that can. It could have been empty, could have been water. Hell, it could have been Bible scriptures. I didn't synced it before. So since we don't know what was in that can, in the immortal words of Johnny Cochran, if you can't prove that shit, you must have quit or you just might get hit.
There is no record of formal discipline for the officers involved.
Hell, you can play that last clip for all kinds of stuff here in America.
There is no record of formal discipline for the officers involved.
But Big Soda didn't do it alone. They also had the support of, get this, some high fructose corn syrup infused boot-licking parents. Yeah, I said it. So no surprise that Big Soda fought against these bans, but it was pretty surprising to see parents fight against these soda bans as well. Going even as far as saying, get this, that it was their kids' God-given American patriotic constitutional American Eagle firework-given rights to consume as much sugary beverage as they want to consume. The parents also argue that just because you ban soda in schools doesn't actually change the habits of these kids. They'll probably go home and drink soda. They'll go to the mall and drink soda. You're not cutting down on their soda consumption. Objection! Even though a study literally says that, basically in schools where soda was banned, kids opted for healthier drink options, not just at home, but also out and about. They never actually got the habit of consuming soda all the time, so they just didn't develop it. They just drank water and tea and Corona, I don't know. But this is America, Jack, and your facts and logic have no power here. So as you can imagine, if the problem is this hard to contain in like little small local schools, imagine how hard it is to contain on a more countrywide scope. Imagine a country, if you will. Let's just call it, I don't know, Mexico. Now in Mexico, sugar is highly subsidized by the government, making it extremely cheap. To compound this, there are some places in Mexico that lack clean drinking water, so it's literally safer for them to drink soda in those situations. So as you can see, the problem surrounding soda and sugary beverages is a lot more nuanced and complicated, my friend. But bringing it back to the US, at least in most places, keyword most, we usually have access to clean drinking water, so we're not having to make that decision between clean drinking water and soda, right? So we can easily say, you know what? Let's start small. Let's just replace a couple of soda pops with some water throughout the week and just see how we feel. Who knows? The next thing you know, you might turn into a hydro. Oh, they don't call it that no more? They don't. Oh, hydro homie. That's actually better. That's way better. You might turn into a hydro homie. So humor me for a second and let's just pretend that this video completely changed your life and you're done with soda, but you got a whole refrigerator full of this stuff. What you gonna do? I got your back. So let's talk about some things that you can do with soda besides drinking it. Now, I'm sure we've all seen people pour soda on rusted and corroded battery terminals. And let's stop for a second. That still blows my mind, right? You got some people out in some junkyard out in Cincinnati, right? Trying to restore a 1974 Ford Pinto, and they're like, oh man, the battery's a little rusted and corroded. Let me pour some of this soda on there. What? You're putting that in your insides. That's what she said. I'm sorry. But let's talk about some of the more uncommon uses of soda that you can utilize to get rid of all those sodas out your refrigerator. I'm not sure why I'm pointing at my refrigerator, but I promise ain't no soda in there. Might be a Corona.
Family.
I was actually rooting for Kylie, like the last point in a basketball game, triple overtime. I was like, uh-oh, is Kylie gonna achieve world peace? Off the mark. Today in Black History, we remember the sacrifices of Russell Hargrove as the first motherfucker to try to use a Pepsi to get out of an ass whooping. It didn't work. Did you know if your house or apartment is infested by like ants and other pests, you can actually use soda to rid your home of pests, right? So the sugar in the soda attracts them, but once they drank it, they done. Why am I doing this again? I gotta stay straight this time. I sure am glad. Hold on. I sure am glad we edited that Wikipedia page. Hip hip hooray! And believe it or not, you can use soda for hair care. Yes, dude. Put down that 6-in-1 body wash, face wash, car wash, bathroom cleaner that you're putting on your face and your body. Reach for some soda, dude. Condition your scalp with some soda juice. Oh no, our party's out of soda. This is totally a normal thing that happens at parties where you have too many liquors, not enough sodas. Whatever can we do? Don't even trip. I got you. Keep the party going. Gardening? Okay, hold on. I draw the line there. I'm a plant dad. I would never feed my precious aloe plant and my ponytail palm no RC cola. I refuse. Feed me. Not really that strange. I know there's a lot of recipes that use like whiskey and stuff like that to cook. You can also apparently use soda to tenderize meat. Boy, I can't wait to go to this party. Boy, I'm looking good. My moves is right. Watch out now, girl. I don't got a license for this thing, but I need one last final secret ingredient. Well, you never know. I'm 12. That was tap.
Sweet.